We're live. Oh. How come you've got it as squads?
I haven't. I don't know. Maybe because was that what we played on the last time we played?
Possibly, yeah.
I'd not even done anything with it, to be honest.
You got
Just
fed
fireworks are
up
driving
of
me mad.
COD then.
Yeah, played a couple of good games, but that was it. I can only play COD up until a certain time a day. I get
Yeah.
too tired for it after that. I'm just like, nah, I can't even concentrate. I need a game that I don't have to concentrate on.
We did.
Well, because if I play it too late, I end up with a really bad headache.
Yeah.
I'm concentrating.
Oh, I've got to have another COVID test.
Oh no, why? Because of Lily?
No, because Leah's tested
Oh,
positive.
because of Leah. Yeah.
Well,
We were talking about that yesterday because she was on Among Us with us.
yeah. It's basically I've actually started getting a bit of cough as well, and I just feel, I don't know, I feel drained. That's the only
Well,
way
the
I've
problem
sort of
is,
described it.
it can be a mental thing as well, though.
Yeah.
If you know that somebody in your house has got it, your body will start to think that you've got symptoms of it, even if you don't.
Yeah. That's why I
Feel
thought if I
right
just
run down and
get it
feel right
anyway.
because you're thinking about it.
Well, yeah, exactly. So I thought, I'll just get a test anyway. Since you've got to pay for them, so.
Well, my kids are off at the minute because my youngest is extremely clinically vulnerable.
Yeah.
And we're really stuck with like what's happening because I can't get the girls to school if Alfie's shielding.
Yeah. Well,
I physically can't do it.
when we the whole of Leah's class has got self-isolate because she's had this cough since probably for about a month now when we last tested, when I last was obviously off work. So we just thought it was that. Didn't really think anything of it, and because it's been like continuous, we was like, do you know what, we'll get another test. But we sent to school as normal because we, as I say, didn't think it was the test, the COVID. Because I thought if we don't send it to school, we'll have the bloody school on our back moaning, why ain't you sent it to school?
Well, this is why I've had a voicemail left this morning from somebody at school, and that was like at 10 o'clock saying all 3 kids need to be in school. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. The government are saying to shield him still because his class is extremely clinically vulnerable. So, what am I supposed to do? So, at like 8:15, I had a phone call from somebody from school saying, yeah, we'll get back in touch with you. That's fine to keep him off today, blah blah blah. Because we're waiting on some more confirmation from sort of, yeah. And then I got this voicemail left. I rung them back within like a minute because I noticed that I'd missed it. And then she was busy, never phoned me back all day. I've still not spoken to her. And then, so straight after that, I started to panic, thinking, I'm not putting Alfie in school, not when he's vulnerable, no chance. So I phoned the GP, and then she passed on my name and everything over to the GP and said that somebody would be in touch with me about it. Nobody's been in touch with me today.
Well, I'll gear laugh
Just
then.
like,
So obviously Leah got tested positive. We was the ones that obviously did her test. We are her parents, so we would obviously know if she's tested positive. They rang, the track and trace rang up last night on Lisa's phone and just basically said, obviously, ringing in regards to Leah's positive test, who she'd been around and blah 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 blah. So we gave them all the details, which was a natural, like, normal thing. And then literally about 2 minutes after coming off the phone, Lisa gets another phone call from Track and Trace from exactly the same person. Well, just to let you know, you've been in contact with someone that's tested positive with coronavirus.
You don't say.
You don't fucking say, mate. It's like, you do realise you've just spoken to me. Oh yeah, but it's like protocol type thing. And I'm like, okay, don't think anything of it. And then she comes off the phone, and then I get a fucking phone call.
Yeah, it's protocol, isn't it? Because they might not realise.
It's like, seriously?
That's quite funny.
It's like we're in the same household. Don't you think we speak?
Yeah, but you'd rather it that than not actually tell you.
Yeah, but in the next breath, they could be using those resources for something else.
Yeah, true.
Especially as it was what frustrated me. No, it weren't even that it was the same household. It was the same person that called. So if it was a different like a different person, like it just
Yeah, but
gets
they
logged
could
off.
get really told off if they didn't ring everybody that's on the list.
I suppose, but you know, what I mean,
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
seemed
but
like
that's quite funny though. Still.
an utter waste of time, and I'm just like, oh my god.
I'm really, I've just had a proper stressful day today because I'm like, I don't want to do the wrong thing. I don't want to look really bad as a parent, but I also don't want to put Alfie's health at risk either.
Well, yeah.
And I'm like, of course I don't want 3 kids at home. I really don't want 3 kids at
I
home. So I'm
don't
not
think
doing it
anyone wants it.
because it's easy. It's easier for me to send them to school.
Yeah. Well,
The thing is,
Lily's.
we get a taxi to school and a taxi back because I'm doing my driving lessons and stuff, and it's a mile there and a mile back. I am not making Alfie walk 4 miles a day for one
Uh,
because his condition wouldn't allow him to anyway. And then I'm also not putting him in a taxi with somebody that's outside of his bubble 4 times a day to get there, to get back again, and then to get there
yeah.
and to get back again. I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
It's too much of a risk. If they're so desperate for the girls to be in school, because even though I'll homeschool them, if they're so desperate for the girls to be in school, then they can come and pick them up themselves.
Exactly.
I am not putting Alfie at risk. I've got nobody else that can take him because my family work in schools, or my mum does. My mum would be the person that would take him. She works in a school, so
Well, the whole of
she's
Leah's year,
working.
the whole of year's class has got to self-isolate for 10 days.
Yeah, yeah. If
But
they'd have shut schools, well, saying that if they'd have shut schools, I wouldn't have this problem. But if they'd have shut, say, like my mum's school, my mum would have just taken the girls to school for me absolutely fine. But the fact that they've not means that I can't do anything.
we ended up having a phone call from the deputy head yesterday afternoon, basically giving us a bollocking for sending her. And it's like, well, if we didn't send her, you would have given us a bollocking for not sending her.
Oh, I felt like I was getting a bollocking this morning. And I'm
So
like, you
it's
know
like,
what? Screw you.
yeah, it's like, what do you want us to do? You know, what I mean,
Mhm.
if she's not well,
Exactly.
if she's had this cough, and that was what our argument was, is she's had this cough now for about 4 weeks. So she's already
I think,
self-isolated from it. So she's
yeah,
self-isolated once from it. Why should she need to do it again?
exactly. I think by the end of the weekend, school will have an announcement on schools because if you think back to the first lockdown, right? Alfie had COVID. Not really bad, not really, but it was diagnosed with tonsillitis. It wasn't tonsillitis that he had, put it that way. That was back in March, and the antibiotics that they given did fuck all because it wasn't tonsillitis. Um, like he couldn't breathe properly, and if you laid him down, he was coughing a lot, and then if you propped him up, he couldn't breathe properly.
See, that's how Leah's been with the coughing,
Yeah.
and that was another thing is, so all day long she'll be absolutely fine, not cough once. Come bedtime, that's when she'd be coughing, when
Yeah,
she's
that's
dead down.
exactly what was Alfie.
And that's why we
And
didn't,
it scared
because
me.
how they
Like,
described it was a continuous cough. Well, if she's coughing at
yeah.
bedtime, that's not a continuous cough. She'd be coughing all day if it was continuous.
Yeah.
And that
So
was
yeah,
our
so
argument with it.
yeah, like I forgot.
They definitely know more than they're letting on, because
I think schools will be shut. I
yeah,
think schools will be shut because yeah. So think back to the last lockdown, right? We kind of thought about it the week before, and then it happened, and also we were not in lockdown for 4 weeks like they originally said for the first lockdown. We were in lockdown for what, 7 months.
yeah,
So I'm prepared for this to be a hell of a lot longer than it actually is
yeah.
because I think this is it's just happening again. It's the
Yeah.
same thing happening again, and because we were off that week before the actual lockdown,
Well, I turned
we were
around to my students and said to them, I literally said, "I'll see you next year." And they're like, "What?" I said, "You really,
well,
if you,
look at furlough. Furlough's been put until March.
yeah." And that's enough. It was not even just the furlough. The self-employment grant originally, they'd upped it for this month. So this month you was going to get 80%, and then December and January you was going to get 40%. So on the average, it worked out you'd be getting 55%.
Yeah.
Now they've changed it 80%. So it ain't as if like with the self-employment, with the normal furlough, you only get paid it if they sign up for it. Whereas I'm trying to work out where the shooting's coming from.
I think they were attacking that thing originally.
Yeah.
Don't know where they've gone now.
One of them's
I've
died.
still got the ball.
You still got the ball.
Yeah. There's someone down here as well. Like on it. Oh no, it's not him. It's a bot thing. Don't really want to attack you. Why did I start attacking you? Right, the ball's I'm leaving the ball. I got it all the way through solid though.
Oh, fuck
Oh
off.
god. Yeah, it's not attacking me. It's seeing me. And that's seeing me as well. I killed him.
Got him. Good, good.
Yeah, it's got a jetpack as well if you want it. Do with an AR. Still don't have an AR.
I've only got a fucking common one.
Oh my god, where am I getting shot from? It's behind. Oh, there's people. That's why.
Oh, what the hell, man? I just hit him with a fucking gold pump. And it didn't kill him. I'm dead. What the
I'm
hell?
nearly dead.
That's ridiculous. I hit him literally straight in the head. We was like literally right next to each other. Gold pump. Nothing. Watch out, because there was two.
Yeah, they're getting attacked by those things as well. You can see me. Oh,
Oh, what?
yeah, you see me.
I was thinking that. Oh, because someone's got the heating on again. I'm thinking I'm burning up. You put the fucking heating on again. Like as if the yeah, I'm sat here thinking I'm gonna die soon. That's fucking how hot I'm getting. I'm literally sat next. There's a radiator right next to me where I am in the living room, and I'm thinking, bloody hell! I actually thought it my computer getting too hot. Just fucking put the bloody heating on. It's like as if she thinks it's bloody November or something. But yeah, we'll definitely be going into a longer lockdown. There's no way
Oh,
they'd
yeah.
extend the
If
furlough.
they'd have shut schools, then maybe not.
Yeah.
But
What'll happen is they'll, I don't think they'll announce it now. I reckon near the end of the 4 weeks of this, they're gonna go, okay, the kids break up in about 2 weeks anyway. So what we're gonna do now is they can break up now, go back in January. They're not missing as much. Boris said tonight, no matter
I
what.
watched his speech. What a
Yeah,
dickhead!
this guy
Didn't
is.
even mention vulnerable. Didn't even bat an eyelid at it. It's really pissed me off about vulnerable and the fact that there's not been any. Yeah, do you know what? I was just about to ping Liz. I didn't even see your marker. Yeah, it's pissed me off. I just don't. I've had such a strange day today because it's like I want to send them to school. Don't get me wrong. I don't want them to be at home for the next 4 weeks, but I also don't want to go against the advice for Alfie.
You gotta
I'm
think about your
really
kids.
stuck with what to do.
I mean,
I
your
know I
kids'
do, but
life is more important than their education, basically.
oh yeah, yeah, I know.
I'd rather have a thick kid than you know what I mean, a critically ill or even
Yeah,
worse. You know what I mean?
yeah. Uh-huh. See, on Monday I had a telephone appointment with his consultation, and I slightly brought up shielding. I know it wasn't really spoken about at the time, but I just said, sort of like it looks like it could come back, and they were like, look, do what you feel is right for him. They can't say yes, you need to shield because he's not the worst he could be, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But he would get quite poorly, because he gets poorly with a normal bug as well. It can be in hospital, um, on a drip with a normal bug.
Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, because now we've got his feeding tube in, we can actually manage his condition a little bit better, but that's not guaranteed.
Yeah.
Basically his sugar levels can drop to zero, like nothing, if he gets poorly.
Steps near me. Not
Yeah,
sure
there's
where they
somebody
are
here
though.
as well. Down here. Can't see him now. So yes, I don't want to make, like, I ain't even spoken to my mum about the kids not being there at the minute, because she's a primary school teacher. Well, She was. She does teach assistant now, but if she was a primary school teacher, she'll judge me for not sending him in. She didn't fully understand Albie's condition.
Fuck! They tag teamed me,
Uh-oh.
the bastards.
Did you die?
They've shook me as well.
Yeah, no, it's fine. They'll be able to see me. See one. I don't even have a decent gun yet. Attack sub, but shit. Yes,
Dickheads.
please. That'll do for now. I didn't mean to jump over it. Here they come. I'm not even going to shake because I know he's going to be on his way.
Your life's on 10. If I was you, I'd go in that lift and get your health up.
Coming for me. Quickly, quickly.
Probably revived his mate up. But did you kill his mate in the end? I don't think you did,
Yeah,
did you?
fully finished him. Yeah.
Man.
I wasn't going to leave him. Where are you? In the
Uh,
car.
there I am.
It's going to be a fight now for the... There he is.
Yeah, they're there, so watch out. Oh no, he's gone to the reboot. He's gone to the reboot.
And,
But where is he?
no, but I'm getting shot.
Fucker.
Oh my god.
It's crazy. The first game that me and James had earlier, when we come second. Since then, we've both done shit. Obviously, he's gone off now as well. But I said to him, "Are you definitely coming back on?" Yeah. I'm like, "What? You're normal?" Yeah, I'll be back on later. And he's like, "Shut up, you dickhead." I was like, "That's what you always say, and then you never fucking come back on." Because now it's Fortnite Thursday, and I'll definitely be on. I'm like, yeah,
Right, Thursday.
yeah.
That way?
Fortnite TH. So it's Fortnite, but instead of an F,
Oh.
so it's Fortnite Thursday.
Okay, I get it now.
What it used to be is my Thursdays used to be my day where I didn't do an evening shift, and then Fridays was usually the sort of day that on the evening we watch film or whatever. So it was basically when I first started doing the Fortnite, we did Fortnite Thursday when I went back to work.
I don't know how
Well,
much more of Fortnite I've got in me though. I'm shattered tonight.
all these challenges are shit. One of them is you've got to visit every single place on the map in one match. Like every named place.
Yeah, I heard James saying that to Jodie earlier. You might have been talking to him about it whilst Jodie
Yeah.
was on a mod with us.
Yeah, we managed to do it. Basically, I just jumped in a helicopter. Just flew around the map.
Is it really bad that at our post office there's about 30 staff self-isolating
Bloody
because
hell.
of COVID? We haven't had post all week. I could put it nearly 2 weeks. We've not had any post, and I'm waiting for a new bank card. I lost my bank card, and I've been waiting for my bank card, and it should have been here by like Monday, Tuesday. I had a text yesterday saying we have noticed you have not used your bank card yet. Please
Yes.
let us know if you have not received it. And I'm like, yeah, and I know why. Not a lot I can do about it.
What are you thinking?
Where we going?
We go weeping?
Catty Corner's back. That didn't used to be there, did it?
Yeah, Cat Corner's been there for ages.
Was it?
Yeah,
I've
we'll
not
go Cat
been.
Corner.
No, it used to be really sweaty and everybody used to go to Catty Corner. But that was the last season though, wasn't it?
Yeah, this season it's more Salty Springs. That tends to be
Salty,
sweaty.
yeah.
See, I'm wondering, no, like you got the gap under that mountain, like where you got the tunnel that leads nowhere. I reckon eventually
Yeah.
that might be something.
True. There's people dropping in it.
Rock all over here.
See, whoa! That was a cool landing. I landed on one of the tire stacks. I was like, why did it just bounce me off? Yeah, there's people over there. So no. Oh, there's people everywhere and I'm scared. I don't have a gun. Don't have a gun. Don't have a gun. Don't have a gun. Don't have a gun.
Just a few.
Chest. Got blue tacked. Ooh, harpoon. Were you on when I was doing my harpoon kills?
Yeah. Someone just come into you. I've just got 2 people up from 2 different duos.
Yeah. Up here.
Where are you, fucker?
I found one over here.
Literally just ran out of fucking ammo.
Uh,
Killed 4 people now. 5 people now.
some of these slurp mushrooms. Is that a flopper there?
Ah?
Oh, it's not a flopper. I thought it was a flopper.
All that, it's just I don't want them.
Is that you breaking stuff? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sounds like someone's got a sniper. Yeah, they're over there.
Where? Okay. Oh yes, over here.
The duo. I ain't got no AR. I've fucking got no AR ammo, have I?
Ah, they got me. I had to reload my shotgun. Here. 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 Nice. Behind me. One behind you.
Ah, fuck off!
Oh. I need to search chest at Catty Corner, so we'll go there again.
Right, yeah. They're quite good.
And I think
Not
this
so
is going to
bad.
be my last
How many,
game before
how many
Among Us.
kills did we have? I had 5, I think. Yeah, I had 5. How many did you get?
Not any in that one, I don't think. Oh no, I got one.
You going on Among Us, are you?
After this.
Jamie still working, do you know, or?
Hello.
He's on his break.
Ah. Did I just hear Jamie?
Yeah, you did.
Saying it?
I thought I did. Hi, Jamie. If you want to leave this and we're going on Among Us if you want.
Yeah, I can do, Dale.
Yeah, we'll leave this.
Yay! I'll see you on Among Us.
Among Us.
Bye bye.
Right, guys, we're calling it a night. Going on Among Us. not going to stream that though, because unfortunately we have a few people that like to watch a stream, and then it doesn't really work. Thanks for watching.